Spoilers for The Young and the Restless hint that Phyllis Summers will be working with Jeremy Stark to ensure that Diane Jenkins has a night to remember at the bicentennial celebration. The goal is for Phyllis to go to extreme measures in order to exact her revenge on Diane by framing her for a major crime. For Jeremy to act this way toward Diane is one thing, for Phyllis to side with a felon over her daughter-in-law is quite another. Phyllis doesn't seem to care about how her actions would affect Summer Newman Abbott or her husband, Kyle Abbott. Daniel Romalotti Jr. and many others will be impacted by Phyllis and Jeremy's plot, but all Phyllis can see is how much she wants to get back at Diane. Phyllis, understandably emotional, took a time to tell her children how pleased she was of them all. All the clues lead to Phyllis' fake murder and Diane's setup for it, so it makes plausible that it was her way of saying farewell. Phyllis portrays Diane as a bad person for staging her own suicide. Nevertheless, isn't Phyllis going to be just as horrible if she continues down this path? If anything, Phyllis will be worse because she has no excuse for her behavior other than an extreme animosity. We know that Phyllis despises Diane, but her recent actions are out of the ordinary. With each new episode of Y&R, Phyllis seems to lose more of her sanity. After Diane and Jack Abbott's engagement is made public over the week of March 27 to 31st, Phyllis will cause a disturbing public scene. Summer, Daniel, Lauren Baldwin, and Michael Baldwin may worry about Phyllis's mental health if she appears to be a little off her rocker. Do you get the impression that Phyllis is experiencing a nervous breakdown? Perhaps that's the plan for when it's time to get Phyllis out of this jam the writers have in mind. At some point in the future, if Phyllis's plot is discovered, she may be committed to Fairview or another psychiatric institution. Phyllis might be able to make peace with her family if they accept that she is suffering from a mental decline or a medical issue that is causing her to act in this way. Regardless of the cause, Phyllis's behavior is concerning and her responses are unreasonable. Diane can be spiteful and cunning, but she hasn't done anything since returning to Phyllis's life to earn this response. Do you believe Phyllis's false death plot will land her in a mental hospital? Spoilers for The Young and the Restless suggest Phyllis's actions will cause havoc and bring bad news, so keep checking back for more information.